Yeah. Say na mobesi ayeno. My approach ni
approach ni beko a lot of gyms. Like today I was in one of the gym where a lot of talks up there. We talk, we did a lot of exercise all together and they love it. And apart from that, what I did last week is to gather all the youths in Alaba who sharing Facebook. So more than 50, they show up midnight whilst everyone is sleeping. They will sleep in that area. So I need to go and talk to them, advise them about these politicians. And then after that, what we did is to engage or record or do videos with our imams and chiefs. About peace. What do you think?
Yeah,
that person I started from Accra with the national chief imam. We did a lot of interview with him. And then we did an interview with the national chief imam of Al Sunnah wal Jama'ah. And then we went to Ashama. There is a Sheikh Imam Omar. We did an interview with him and Sheikh Bello, Mohammed Bello. We did that, and then we came to the police mosque with Sheikh Superintendent Hussein. We did one video with him, and then we went to the castle with Zango minister. I sat with him. We did a lot of interviews and a lot of videos, which all the videos, we are going to edit them. And then we come back to Kumasi Ashanti region. We are going to start all the chiefs, even the chief of Zango tomorrow. We have an appointment with him. I was with him 3 days ago, and he make an appointment tomorrow after Friday. We have to interview the chief of Zango and all the other chiefs. This is how we are going to engage with them.
Right. So with this interviews, among the chiefs and the imams and across the country,
Yeah.
Some of me say disseminate information. The youth and I say those are the down there, or more access messages.
Everything now is on social media. It will go on WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, any medium of social media. That is where we are going to share all those videos. Even right now, the government of Ghana, both the former president and the president, they cannot do no campaign without Facebook. It is everything on Facebook. So if you have a followers, or if you are in the Zango community, you have a followers, use that Facebook to help your community with it. So that is the main reason why we are using the Facebook to be shooting all these videos to help our community.
Mami LKT for say the Peace Dawa Media Director, Founder, Khalifa Faith and and come on and when you know Facebook, WhatsApp and those things, mobile send disseminate information through that now and impact, say I'm feasibility impact or amount for so.
Impact in the I hope say after all this what we are going to do now, because all these videos will be out a month before the election.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure about 80% from let's say from 100% of election violence in Zango community, I will tackle very hard to make sure I can break up to 50% in Zango community, especially in Ashanti region. I can break it up because I will be able to go to there is no any base in Ashanti region Zango community that I cannot go and talk. I'm not going to fight with anybody or do anything. No. They are my people, they are my brothers. When they die or I die, they will carry me on their shoulders. I will carry them on my shoulder to take them to the cemetery. So they are my brothers. So we have to. And they understand what we are. And always I've been saying, they don't have to take. But I know God or Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will help me for them to understand what I'm telling them. When they go and get the votes, they go home and sleep. That's all.
Right, yeah, the Emra, the elections on Saturday manner. And Bepiana, Yamubuana, I'm saying, you said that Emra fast animal now. Meaning, mobile engage the electoral commission, no, and I say, be a media, sorry, legal personnel, be almost no education along that line. And the ambassador be a big cry, a tin maybe as here. Yeah, involve a whole cry in those violence activities.
Yeah, we have Muslims lawyers, which we are going to also interview them. Then they will show you the legal side. Whenever you do something, you go beyond bars. And even
I was
yeah, last week Friday I was in the Kumasi prison inside. I talked to the commander himself. I'm going to interview the commander very soon too. We are going to interview the commander to let people know when you come to the prison, this is how the prison is. And then we will engage also the what do you call it? Some of the police officers in the central,
Okay,
and
Central
then
Police
some
Station.
army, yes, some soldiers, army, immigration officers. Like we are going to engage a lot of people. They will tell you what is going to happen. If you did something stupid, you will go into jail. Whatever you do, you go to jail. Nobody want to go to jail. Nobody want to be arrested or something, or nobody is going to get killed. Obi or one year now. This time election are airbay. I know say most of the police now. Zango community. 80% of whatever is going to happen in the Zango. Yeah, because they know say Zango for that is what is behind their mind say. Yeah, Zango for no. Yeah, bidi yeah hard and yeah, by engaging more police officers in Zango community. So we are going to advise our brothers because these police officers now, some of them, I'm not saying all. I know a lot of people get me wrong on this. Some of the police officers in Ghana, they don't like the Zongo community anyway. We know that. We know that people, not all the Zongo community are bad. When you go to Ashtown, Krofrom, Dichamso, Fantenuta, we have army robbers there. We have criminals who selling drugs and everything. But most of the time, they tackling the Zongo community. Even the anti-robbery that they created and all that, they always attacking the Zongo community, which I think, to me, it is not fair for the Zongo Muslims community.
Yeah, and there's the old kind of officer at the end of this perception at the Abasa said okay, the criminals and other criminal activities no happen all over the place.
Yes.
But as about you back open any SC. DNT now we say this particular area
the reason is the Zongo community no Yankopo the Bibiamai. Yankopo Ache and one day. And there's no doubt about it. Yankopo the Ache. And Yankopo Sama, Yen Sono Yahu and Yen Soeshi. To see a mino Casal, as a mino we couldn't. And so, Sarah may be Casal. Me Mao be Sissimi. Mimina way, open a police 4,000 Embra station. Someone couldn't quite and Ukraine Mecca. I will never change my way. So in that case, no, every police officer doesn't like that. And he's also in a uniform. He's a law enforcement. What do you think? Because maybe a law enforcement. I don't know who's going to. We are naturally born like that. So we we're not going to allow it. So in that case,
they understand you.
They don't understand. Who said 90%, majority of the police officers now they do a mobile Zongoano. They are not even born in Kumasi. They come from some village. So when they come here, no, they don't understand it. But
the condition here.
Exactly. Look at Kofi Wachi. Oh, yeah, they say when they are Officer Kofi Wachi. What he understands the Zongo. Why does he? Exactly. He understands the Zongo community. Because he lived with the Zongo community. But those who don't live in the Zongo community, they come from villages and they come to the town. They think, oh, the Zongo community are that. The Zongo community are the best people if you want to live with peace. But if you don't know, that is how it happens.
Yeah. And Obi Ebenwan or Tiwase, they say, you know, again, a Muslim bear said, the bear, you bring more of you, more Muslims and more Zongo people into those executive agencies. Said the bear, Omukwana Bone says, same, and Yamati to me who come for some bear, meaning more a year visa, plans visa, said the bear, a some people, many people, because you said Zongo people, a bit of policemen, you bring more. I'm more those a year places said a bit of monobet name of Biase.
That is the main reason why a lot of us are going to school nowadays. Before, I used not to even be in school. But my father sent me back to school. And I was able to go to JSS, SSS, Kumasi Polytechnic, went back to the United States, went to college. So, okay, so me betina Ghana ha. Now me be feeling for me say I'm fire police. But some of the big men, they do segregation on that. We have a lot of Zongo guys who even pass the exams for immigration, police, soldier, and all this. They never pick them up. I'm telling you the fact. I have a lot of them. I have evidence. They never take them. But and can stop there no. You can't say be no kura. Say you be fa womo. I say womo you be fa womo adwuma e wo kroma ha. I bet you be fa Zongo for more than anybody. Because you know what? The Zongo community no Quran no e boy. Me manyim na me go school. The mo ko busa konfa noche. A lot of my classmates don't want to beat me on maths and science. Why? The Quran a little bit na me ayen e of you know. A boy. But big men no, name no kura Sebi Yakubu Musa kaza Muhammad o fa mumfani si o ya okay say Kofi we na fa no but anke ka say be truthful in this country oh Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia one Mubarak Muntaka they are Zango people Mustafa Amir Zango minister one year Zango ya Haruna Idris 1 year Zango one unto Mobrofo ebimu o parliament they cannot even speak English with the Zango people like me say bibi ni English you can't be but oba Zango and oba who Zango knowledgeable people all honorable but the big men woman na efa adwuma no enti say ka se be no kura dia anka Zango police station ni central police station immigration no ye Zango fon kwa na be fa but ni kura Ghana ni kura ni Ghana o bi anka no kura ni pa kiti na kan kura only Kalina few but what we have to do is for us to push and push and push the way we push now before no yenya vice president in Ghana before titi no and Abaya Aliu Mahama and they say Bawumia before the anybody for the Zango minister they say anybody before Zango ha yenimo bia MP bia na MCU yes KMA boss yenimo but they say any MC Muslimi or Muslim Mubarak Muntaka oh say kakra I bet you put this video in record very soon in Ghana we are going to have a president as a Muslim yes yeah inshallah very soon me I know what I'm saying I said this many times. One day people will bring this video back. Ghana, we are going to inshallah to have a Muslim. We are not doing anything segregation. No. People say there are some people they have hatred here that they need to take it out and just leave. Yeah. Asante hini oni na na. Ye oni Zango for na me titi ni nana ni mu ina oni Zango for kura body gade o mo be. Ye kwanye ntakwa wo ewia kroma ha no. Ntokwa ko top animal e friend say poku trade on no baby I be sick I be so ko kikan omo amko wo no wan mo na eroso ye na na mo Muslim for Zango and the Zango for no anya no ma ba Kumasi Ghana how they are the people who even
Zango dey chirisa ko se do musi ba ya che no ze kabana ko musu wo manim
they say the one and they say abupa mami ja America me betina Ghana and ka say I live for me police aye well, yeah, for me. Because police for them say, Akwara will be saying, no. One family, laba, and baby pino. What did you
I live for faith now, and Eddie, and Commander Salam Khan, every no, as soon as everybody, if you like, you qualify. Minute in about a minute or two, to a Fukakra here in you to know, especially as far as this elections are concerned.
Now, oh, as some Americans say, both one more years on go for, one more years on go for you. Yea, Nipawako. Yea, Yakupon our boy. Kai say, oh, ma, I saw show me. Sa or no, I wouldn't a say or see Kofa pilot, no go we are BBC no. Captain say one is one funny in Mbra. This is not the time for bag of rice and sugar or young found I arch. This is not the type of that era. This is the time the Zongo community need what? Job and education. And so who parliament and now who politics you are going to do politics to do what? To help your community. If you are not going there to help your community, then a fool is even better than you. And the American culture will say no. Nobody is telling you say men koye dey, men kodi abai biachi, kodi obiachi, kodi MPP, kodi NDC, but men fa in tokwa emba ewo Ghana. We live in peace and we want to enjoy the peaceful way. Na abai ne na itima kotu aba we are. Kodem na ko juwa home. Obia si na Akufo-Addo na wi na wapeja unsa Yankopɔ me bom pa say Akufo-Addo abana papa baba Yankopɔ mani ye mami say si Mahama na wi na wasa bom pa ye Yankopɔ me bom pa say Mahama na be yi amami a Yankopɔ mani ye mami. This is what you need. The problem is gun knife because of somebody's father's job in parliament, you know. Say a Zongo community or any other community, not even Zongo community, any only. And the me can say, ye na yentu eboas, ye na ye nipa ba ku ka Zongo a, ye na especially Zongo Kumasi a, efie bia obi ahu. Me efie bia and my family. So I'm not going to use because of politics to hate my own Muslim brother. Muslim na Allah and say al-Muslim aw al-Muslim. Innama al-mu'minina wa muslimina ikwan. So what do you have to say? You say al-Muslim aw al-Muslim. Muslim, Niani Muslim. Number four, because of politics. Now, politics too is not a religion. Politics is just a game of anything, game of lie. If your mouth is mouth, then you win. Because on Tronkwa in the Caribbean. And you ready? So much to be na the America and Mama. I don't have a choice. And I could point Assam. And in America, I could awesome. Some people will hate us or whatever. It is up to you. You like me, it is up to you. You hate me, I don't care. You love me, I love you.
Right, so I'm can I mean, as a multitude so awesome area.
Yeah, two